Hello everyone, this is 설찬 영어. Today is our 777th day of studying English. We can learn the rules of English composition from 독양 영문법, and we can build a strong foundation of English composition from 청개구리 영단어 3300, and we can concentrate on the training of making correct English sentences from 도전 영자광 수능 영단어 9900, a series of 3 books, also known as 가위바위보. After completing all these 5 English study books, we can focus on the training of speaking English fluently and naturally. Today is the 16th day we are in this intensive speaking training in the form of 100 questions and answers. Now let's get started. Today's question is 당신의 일에 대한 가장 큰 불만은 무엇입니까? 자, 백문백답 16개 질문을 이렇게 한번 뽑아봤습니다. 이 질문에 대해서 자신의 상황에 맞게끔 말하고 싶은 내용을 일단 영작을 하고요. 그런 다음에 영작한 내용을 입에서 자연스럽게 나올 수 있을 때까지 집중적으로 말하기 훈련을 하는 공부가 되겠습니다. 자, 오늘 질문, 당신의 일에 대한 가장 큰 불만은 무엇입니까? What is your biggest complaint about your job? What is your biggest complaint? C-O-M-P-L-A-I-N-T complaint about your job. What is the biggest complaint about your job? 자, 여기에 대해서 저는 이렇게 한번 얘기를 해봤습니다. 저는 도서출판 설찬이라는 출판사를 운영하고 있습니다. 간단히 말하자면 책을 만들어서 판매하는 일을 합니다. 자, 이렇게 봤어요. I run my public company. Publishing company. I run my publishing company 도서출판 설찬. Simply put, I make and sell books. 자, I run my publishing company. 도서출판 설찬. 간단히 말하자면 simply put simply 해도 되죠. Simply put, I make and sell books. I run my publishing company 도서출판 설찬. Simply put, I make and sell books. 책을 만들기 위해서는 책 제작을 처음부터 끝까지 감독하고 조정하는 제작 담당자가 필요하고, 원고 입수와 교정 및 내용 편집을 담당하는 편집자, 책 표지 같은 시각적 콘텐츠를 담당하는 디자이너가 필요합니다. To make books, publishing companies need production managers who are responsible for overseeing and coordinating the production process from start to finish, editors who are responsible for obtaining manuscripts, proofreading and editing contents, and designers who are responsible for creating visual contents like book covers. 자, 책을 만들기 위해서는 to make books. 출판사가 publishing, P-U-B-L-I-S, publishing companies need production managers, P-R-O-D-U-C-T-I, production managers who are responsible for 감독하고 overseeing, 조정하는 coordinating, C-O-R-D-I-N-A, coordinating the production process, P-R-O-D-U-C-T-I, production process. 처음부터 끝까지, from start to finish, from beginning to end 해도 되겠죠. from start to finish. 그 다음에 이제 에디터가 필요하죠. E-D-I-T-O-R, editors who are responsible for 원고를 입수하는 거죠. obtaining, obtaining manuscript, M-A-N-U, manuscript is C-R-I-P-T, manuscript. 그 다음에 교정보는 거니까 proofreading, P-R-O-O-F, proofreading. and 그 다음에 편집하는 거니까 editing, E-D-I-T-I-N-G, editing contents. and designers, D-S-I-G-N-E-R, designers who are responsible, R-S-P-O-N-S-I-B, responsible for creating, C-R-E-A-T, creating, R-S-P-O-N-S-I-B-L-E, and creating 시각적 콘텐츠, visual content, V-I-S-U, visual contents. Visual contents like book covers, 책표지, covers. To make books, publishing companies need production managers who are responsible for overseeing and coordinating the production process from start to finish, editors who are responsible for obtaining manuscripts, proofreading and editing content, and designers who are responsible for creating visual contents like book covers. 그리고 또 마케팅과 유통 및 판매를 담당하는 사람이 필요합니다. And they need marketing managers and distribution and sales managers as well. And they need marketing, M-A-R-K-E-T, marketing managers, managers and distribution, 유통, distribution and sales managers, as well, 뭐뭐 그럴 때 as well. And they need marketing managers and distribution and sales managers as well. 그러나 저는 지금 출판업계에서 필요한 모든 일을 스스로 배우면서 혼자서 출판사를 운영하고 있습니다. But now I'm running my publishing company alone, learning on my own all the necessary work required in the publishing industry. But now I'm running my publishing company alone, 혼자서 스스로 배우면서 learning, L-E-A-R-N, learning on my own. 뭘 배우냐? All the necessary work, 필요한, required in the publishing industry, I-N-D-U-S-T-R-Y. But now I'm running my publishing company alone, learning on my own all the necessary work required in the publishing industry. 분야별로 전문가들을 고용해서 출판사를 운영하고 싶지만 지금은 철저한 준비를 위해 투잡을 뛸 수밖에 없습니다. I really hope to employ experts in each field, but at the moment I cannot but work two jobs for thorough preparation. I really hope to employ 전문가, expert in each field, but at the moment I cannot but 뭐뭐 할 수밖에 없다. I cannot but work two jobs. Two jobs for thorough, 철저한, T-H-O-R-O-U-G-H, thorough, 준비, T-H-O-R-O-U-G-H, thorough preparation, P-R-E-P-A-R-A, preparation. I really hope to employ experts in each field, but at the moment I cannot but work two jobs for thorough preparation. 자금과 시간 부족 때문에 사업 운영을 전문적으로 할 수 있는 처지가 아니라서 많이 아쉽습니다. I'm really sorry that I'm not in a situation where I can run my business professionally due to a shortage of time and money and time. 자, I'm very sorry that I'm not in a situation where I can run my business professionally, professionally due to shortage of money and time. I'm very sorry that I'm not in a situation where I can run my business professionally due to a shortage of money and time. 내가 지금 할 수 있는 일이라고는 인내하고 기다리며 희망을 갖는 수밖에 없습니다. All I can do now is endure, wait, and hope. All I can do now is endure, wait, and hope. All I can do now is endure, wait, and hope. 내 모든 자금과 시간을 투자할 수 있는 적절한 때를 기다리고 있습니다. I'm waiting for the right moment to invest all my money and time. I'm waiting for the right moment to invest all my money and time. I'm waiting for the right moment to invest all my money and time. 자, 여기까지예요. 자, 백문백답 16회부터 지난 시간에 했던 15, 14, 13, 12회까지를 쭉 연속해서 눈을 감고 한번 기억을 더듬어서 얘기를 해보도록 하겠습니다. What is your biggest complaint about your job? I run my publishing company, 도서출판 설찬. Simply put, I make and sell books. To make books, publishing companies need production managers who are responsible for overseeing and coordinating the production process from start to finish. Editors who are responsible for obtaining manuscripts, proofreading, and editing contents, and designers who are responsible for creating visual contents like book covers. And they need marketing managers and distribution and sales managers as well. But now, I'm running my publishing company alone, learning on my own all the necessary work required in the publishing industry. I really hope to employ experts in each field, but at the moment, I cannot but work 2 jobs for thorough preparation. I am very sorry that I'm not in a situation where I can run my business professionally due to a shortage of time and money. All I can do now is endure, wait, and hope. I'm waiting for the right moment to invest all my money and time. I know you eat so much, but you got a flat stomach. What's the secret? Actually, I'm apt to gain weight as much as I eat. It seems that all my extra calories are stored in my belly. So now I'm doing 12-hour intermittent fasting. I only eat 2 meals a day. I eat 1 meal at the company and the other meal at home after work. After that, I eat nothing at all for more than 12 hours. Doing this makes my belly flat, but not content with losing my belly fat, I do abdominal crunches as well for physical beauty. I do 4 different types of abdominal crunches. For the lower abdominal crunches, I lie on my back with my knees slightly bent, hands at my sides, and my head slightly raised up. I raise my legs and buttocks towards ribcage, clenching my lower abdominal muscles. And then I return to the starting position, keeping my feet off the floor. I do 50 reps of these lower abdominal crunches. For the upper abdominal crunches, I lie on my back with my knees slightly bent, making sure my feet are planted firmly on the floor. Folding my arms on my chest, I raise my head and shoulders off of the floor towards the ribcage, clenching my upper abdominal muscles. And then I return to the starting position, keeping my head and shoulders off the floor. I do 50 reps of these upper abdominal crunches. For the right abdominal crunches, I lie on my back with my knees slightly bent and legs tilted at a 45-degree angle to the left side. Folding my arms on my chest, I raise my head and shoulders off of the floor towards the ribcage, clenching my right abdominal muscles. And then I return to the starting position with my head and shoulders never touching the floor. I do 50 reps of these right abdominal crunches. For the left abdominal crunches, I lie on my back with my knees slightly bent, legs tilted to a 45-degree angle to the right side. Folding my arms on my chest, I raise my head and shoulders off of the floor towards the ribcage, clenching my left abdominal muscles. And then I return to the starting position with my head and shoulders never touching the floor. I do 50 reps of these left abdominal crunches. I'm doing 3 sets of these 4 different types of abdominal crunches. What do you do to keep fit? Actually, I'm getting enough activity during my working hours, so I can stay fit without doing any extra exercise. But I take some time out and exercise to strengthen my muscles for physical beauty. Each day before work, I make it a rule to do pull-ups, squats, and abdominal crunches. I've started pull-up exercise since last March, going from 2 reps in a row. And I decided to add only 1 nap per month without setting my goal too high. And I'm doing 3 sets of 7 naps in a row. If I continue pull-up exercise as scheduled, I am slated to do 3 sets of 10 reps in a row in November. I am wondering if it's possible for me to achieve this goal. I can wait for this November. For the squat exercise, first I stand with my feet shoulder lengths apart, toes facing front. Then I squat and stand up repeatedly. I'm doing 3 sets of 50 reps of squats without any equipment. When you squat, the posture is very important. Not using proper squat posture could be painful and even result in injury. Drive your hips back and sit deep into squat position. And strive to make your thigh reach parallel to the floor, meaning your knees are bent to a 90-degree angle. I'll tell you about the story of my abdominal crunches some other time. Mention one weirdest crazy thing you've ever come across. After a lot of thought about how to live my life, right after my military discharge, I finally decided I'll go back to Seoul again. After I managed to get a train ticket to Seoul Station, I went up to Seoul without a cent, with no definite plan. Although I didn't have a penny to my name, I had the confidence that I could start my Seoul life again. Both because I had lived in Seoul for about a year before I entered the army, and because it had not been long since I got discharged from military duty. When I arrived in Seoul, first of all, I need to take care of my room and board. So I had to find a newspaper agency that could provide a place to stay and food to eat. And I started delivering newspapers there. In the dorm room, there lived several aspiring youngsters who were in a similar situation like me, delivering newspapers. Yearning for a bright future, I began to live in that cramped dorm room, interacting closely with other dorm mates. Then one day, one of my dorm mates, who was the same age as me, called me out to talk to me. So I walked out after him, and we stood face to face to talk. Then I awoke to find myself lying on the hospital bed. What happened to me? Why am I lying here? Later, I came to know that he had swung his fist at me as soon as we had stood face to face to talk. And then I had fallen and fainted. I was dumbfounded by his sudden incomprehensible act because I had nothing against him personally. I learned in person that I could be an object of hatred by somebody without even knowing it. With his sincere apology and no superficial wound, I counted myself lucky to regain my consciousness. So, I forgave him, and we vowed to study hard. For our individual success. At that time, our life was very hard, but we each had our own dreams. When did you fall in love for the first time? My family had lived in the same house with our landlord's family since I was an elementary school boy. One of the landlord's daughters was the same age as me, but she was one grade below me. When we were in elementary school, we sometimes argued with each other over the trivial things, and in severe cases, we shouted and swore at each other. And then we became middle school students. And there came a day that I realized she was not the same player. First, she called me differently. She began to call me Oppa. Suddenly, she became an obedient and shy girl, being nice to me. Cupid had shot his arrow right through her heart, so she opened her eyes to love towards me earlier than I. You know, girls usually mature faster than boys. And in turn, her enthusiastic and lovely attitude toward me made me open my eyes to love towards her. That was when I was in the third year of middle school, and she was in the second year of middle school. At the bare mention of the word first love, my heart aches. Whenever I get emotional, I miss her like crazy. Now, this is all for today. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Please subscribe to this channel and hit the like button if you think this video is useful for you. Thank you so much. Have a nice day and see you again in the next video. Bye.